What single human has done the most damage to the progression of humanity in the history of mankind? 1. The Ottoman caliphs who banned the printing press from the Muslim world. That's exactly how you destroy a civilization. Even more sad when you think that back then the Middle East was the hub of science and medicine. 2. Guy de Chauliac. He was a surgeon in the 1300s who vehemently spoke out against another fellow surgeon, Theodoric Borgognoni. Theodoric was a surgeon who wrote about his theories on proper wound care and believed that the best thing you can do to a wound is wrap it and keep it clean. Guy hated what Theodoric was writing because it directly went against the teachings of Galen, an ancient Greek surgeon who believed pus was the body's way of balancing your humors. Guy's teachings were widely accepted, and it's believed that his ignorance set the development of antisepsis in surgery back about 600 years. 3. Bakhtiar Khilji, hands down. In the 12th century there was the world's biggest university in India named Nalanda, where intellectuals from all around the world used to study. Then Turks invaded India under Khilji. They killed almost all the intellectuals and destroyed the university. And they burnt the library. The library continued to burn for 3 months. This has to be by far the biggest loss to mankind in my opinion. 4. Genghis Khan. While he personally didn't do much to hinder human progress, his reign began an era of Mongol expansionism and devastation, and his successors were responsible for the destruction of the House of Wisdom of Baghdad, ending the Islamic Golden Age, and not to mention the destruction of numerous cities and the deaths of many. Also, the Mongol Empire eventually paved the way for the Black Death. The empire led to many trade routes being formed between Europe and Asia, which eventually led to the transmission of the Black Death to Europe in the 14th century. 5. Andrew Wakefield. This man started the vaccines cause autism myth. I personally blame him for a lot of modern anti-vaxxers. 6. Nasir the Copper Merchant. Our first written text could have been amazing accounts of how life was at the time. Instead they're just people giving bad reviews on Bronze Age Amazon. 7. That monk who glued a page of geometry and algebra together to write prayers on it instead, set the world of maths back about 300 to 400 years. 8. Because of the butterfly effect. Ugh. If Ugh hadn't hit Bog with that rock in 200,000 BC, we'd be a galaxy-spanning utopian civilization by now.